let's talk about the fight that's ahead for Donald Trump's nomination. So as it stands right now, the Democrats have the ability to filibuster this. And the real question is, what is Mitch McConnell going to do? Is Mitch McConnell going to go nuclear? I mean, full nuclear with the nuclear option and just do away with the filibuster? Well, all they would need would be a simple majority, 51 votes. I don't know. It really depends on Mitch McConnell. And not only Mitch McConnell, because also you think about it, there are Republicans in the Senate who come from blue states who stand to lose quite a bit confirming someone as conservative and anti-woman as Gorsuch. So it's not only going to be opposition from Democrats, there stands to be some opposition from Republicans as well. Now, here's the other reason, right? Do the Republicans have enough faith and does Trump have enough favorability to actually kick his party in line? Not only kick them and put them in line, but can they ride on his coattails and win their next race? Now, I'm not sure if those same Republicans who are a part of voting in, I believe, was it Kagan? But they held from blue. I don't know if they're up in 2018 or 2020. I don't know how soon their race is up or up. I'm sure we can pull that and find that information. But it's not going to be an easy road ahead because there's pressure being put on Republicans as well. Donald Trump's coattails are very thin. Donald Trump cannot save a senator's race seat. He can't. His popularity is so low that it would take the Senate Republicans have nothing to gain from taking it on the chin for Donald Trump. That's what I'm trying to say. They have nothing to gain from falling on their sword for Donald Trump. So the real question becomes a political one, regardless of what Mitch McConnell does, right? Mitch McConnell may go full nuclear and do away with the filibuster and get a simple majority to approve this seat. He could do that, and that's a very strong possibility. But this is still a high hurdle for Republicans to overcome themselves because they have a lot to lose. Now, if they were dealing with a president that had high favorability ratings, then it would be a no-brainer, done deal. They're going to fall on their sword for the president because they can benefit from the president in the long run. Where Donald Trump is so unpopular already. He is so unpopular that Republicans have to think about their political future outside, above, and beyond Donald Trump. And they have to realize going at this on behalf of Donald Trump could sabotage their entire career. The bottom line is all they care about is getting reelected, period. And so the reason I'm putting in this context, because even with the Senate confirmation hearings for the committee hearings for Betsy DeVos, there were several Republicans that made it clear that they heard the pressure from their community. They heard all of the phone calls. They heard how dissatisfied the nation was, or at least their state was, with Betsy DeVos, and therefore they could not fully commit to her. They got DeVos out of committee, yes, but they expressly said that they could not, that she could not yet count on their vote on the floor. Now, again, I don't really believe much anything they say, except for self-preservation. If they know that voting for Gorsuch, whatever the hell his name is, will lead to a full-on rebellion against them and they would potentially lose their seat, there's a good chance, especially those senators who are from blue states, there's a good chance that they will not give the vote, or at least he would have to fight. Donald Trump would have to fight extra hard to get the vote of his own party. I expect nothing less than a party line from Democrats, nothing less than straight line opposition. If clearly, this is the easiest. Donald Trump did a favor to the Democrats because the Democrats can actually solidify a resistance. The Democrats have no reason. This is a give me to Democrats. They can scorch the earth with this guy. They have nothing to lose. There's nothing redeemable about his voting record not his voting record, but his judicial decisions, particularly on the issues that matter most to Democrats, to progressives, to women. So I swear to God, if there's a single Democrat who even considers this, that not only considers, if there's a single Democrat that doesn't come out blasting this dude, I mean, guns blazing, politically speaking, right away, tonight, putting out statements, then they need to go. They need to go. I mean, think about it. Look at how unpopular Donald Trump is. Donald Trump, it only took him 8 days to reach negative approval ratings, like to get below 50% approval ratings. 8 days. This is how unpopular Donald Trump is, and this is how easy it was going to be for Democrats to oppose this nomination. But then, two, this is also the wiggle room for those Republicans from blue states. It took, and I think, who is this by? This is by the Telegraph or Politico. It took Ronald Reagan 727 days to get a negative, to get below 50%. It took George W. Bush 1,336 days to get below 50%. Bill Clinton, a little faster, 573 days. George W. Bush, 1,205 days. And Barack Obama, 936 days to get a majority disapproval rating from Gallup. Donald Trump, 8 days. So there is a possibility this guy could be blocked. There is a possibility. The only way, and if you put it in context, the only way he actually can get nominated or get approved, right? The nomination could go through is if Mitch McConnell does away with the filibuster, goes full nuclear, and he cajoles all of his, he uses the whip and whips all of his caucus into shape. Even if it means their own political demise. And the only thing that you can count on above anything else, the only thing you can count on is the fact that these politicians, Democrat, Republican, and Independent, all alike, all they want next is to get reelected again.